Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the world of Risk Global Domination. I am Kilted. I'm a competitive player in Risk Online. Today is the day. It is here. We are competing in the largest Risk tournament of all time, with the largest prize pool of all time. Largest online, that is. I don't know if the 1990s had some $1 million Risk tournament. Probably not. But so, round one of the Kill Pete Open right now. Let me look at my spawn. Let me focus on the game a bit. I want to have a good game. I think I'm going... Oh, man, Orange is going to want Europe, maybe? That 8 there is kind of scary. I want to focus on a bonus, and I'm a little concerned I don't have anything gifted to me. Green's already lining up for South America. Wonder if he gives my 4 away out. Okay, so round one of the Kill Pete Open. Tournament settings are Classic, Fixed. Basic, classic, fixed. We have medium AI, so if somebody loses connection, their bot isn't a powerhouse, but it's strong enough to still be a force in the game. 60-second turn timer, so we have alliances on. No fog, no blizzards, no portals. So a basic, classic, fixed game with alliances on to try to coordinate. So let's look for some stuff. What are we all going for? He's going here. I'm gonna ask Green for an alliance. I'm gonna ask Orange for an alliance. I wonder if Orange will let me go into Europe. Kind of want Orange to fight down here for Africa. I would like Europe, but I don't... His 8 might not like that. Shit, I don't know what Red was asking me to do. Okay. Oh, that sucks. So I was about to bring my 2 down over here to try to stack Afghanistan and Southern Europe, but Orange has now got a free... Orange was blocked off from bringing his 8 to Ukraine, but now he's not. This is a little bit deadly. Bear with me a second as I kind of plan out what I want to do. My 3 down here is going to die. This 4 needs out. For now. I'm not going to hit enter. I'm signaling Green that I'm trying to get out. I'm hoping Orange backs down on the fight for Europe. If I take no bonus, it's going to be a very rough game. I don't think my spawn was good at all. I think it was terrible. Now, Orange has literally all of his troops right here. So I can pray he has no trade on 3 and no trade on 4. Maybe I can do a big trade on 4, kill him for his 5 cards, into another big trade, into Europe. Maybe that's the play I go for. Very tough. I'm going to try to keep this 5 locked here in case Blue gets all horn-doggied for it. I also have more troops than Blue in this area, so maybe I actually come down and I force Blue out. I mean, his 5 can actually come around. Okay, that's my 3 out of Australia. This is tough. Posturing here is tough. Okay. I think White's just going to come through and hit my 3. But I can start moving my 4 over. Green's going to have the South America. Nobody's getting North America. So Red's kind of like going to be a little bit stuck, right? Green's going to get South America so early. No, no, no. No! He doesn't understand. Let me out. He doesn't get it. Let me out. Oh, man. Blue's adding into Africa, as he should. He should be claiming Africa. I'm going to try to bully somebody into giving me a bonus, right? That is my game plan. I have more troops in the middle than Blue does. Maybe I can try to force him out. Like, my 4 stacks literally... Maybe Green will let me out. I mean, he let me out here, right? $11, 10, 9. Bring 4 onto the 9, make it a 13. Maybe he leaves... Wait, maybe he leaves? Dude, if he leaves Europe... Maybe he's going to think about killing blue for down here. In that case, I'm actually going to move into Ukraine. I offered him an alliance. He didn't see it. I'm going to move this out for white. Give white a thumbs up. And a heart. And then green. Heart. Green, thumbs up. Let me out. Thumbs up. And a heart. And then I'm going to put my stack together. I want to be prepared, right? If a kill presents itself to me, I want to kill people immediately. I have a artillery and a cavalry. If there's ever a time to send kill to the dude, now would be the time, baby boy. Let's go. Let me taste it. No, don't. I don't want to taste it. I want a dude card. I don't want to taste a dude card. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Leave me alone. I'm trying to have a good tournament game, right? This is round 1 of the Kill Pete Open. It's a 13-week tournament. Currently, we have $3,550 in the prize pool. $1,000 for the winner. Almost. We had over 2,000 signups, but a couple hundred signups were invalid. Didn't connect their discords or messed up setting their availability, so we had no availability times to place them. So whatever, when a bunch of people sign up for a first time, something like that, they're bound to have some errors. So I think we ended with about 1,800 people competing. 300 groups of 6 players. Incredible size. That's what she said. Okay, so green is going to let me out, which is good. Me keeping a little position out here is good in case orange gets horny dog on me, right? I don't want to die. Orange is on 21 troops. 14, 5, 1, and this one. 24. I mean, I'm on 26. I'm about to get 3 troops to go to 29. So far, so good. Orange is going to move through blue. Go to Middle East. Let's move out. Wait. Let's go here. Okay, and then 3-on-1 works. Yes. Oh, my dice are actually working right now. Very fortunate. Dude card, baby. Okay. Dude or artillery next, please. Oh, please. I actually really don't want to lose this, too. I'm hoping white's okay. Red is going to start working on North America, right? That's why I could have added a couple troops here to guarantee getting myself up here. But that's 2 less troops on here. Means this is a 15. That looks a lot juicier to hit when it's a 15 than a 17. That 2 extra troops can mean the difference of anything later, right? Orange will not ally me. Everybody else is allied. So I'm a little bit hesitant and scared of this. Give him a thumbs up. And a thumbs up. It's 3 in the afternoon for me as time is recording. It's Thursday. Tomorrow morning when I'm releasing, while you're watching, it's 10 a.m. in the morning, right, when I release? Oh, but 3 in the afternoon, I'm pretty burnt by this time of the day. Is he actually going to go for this? No. 2-on-1 loses? Please? Good. I want blue to lose as many troops as possible. I want him to look vulnerable to orange. Like, my next turn will be coming off Siam and bringing that into here. Maybe I add an extra troop here. Add 2 here, add 1 here. If white lets me out. Don't hit my 2, please. Yes. That's a heart. That's a heart. That's a heart. He's letting me... And the benefit of what I just did, him not hitting me, is now... Like, the reason I didn't move this out last turn is because if he gets these stacks together and has, like, this 6 extra troops on here... Or, sorry, 7 extra troops on here. This is an 18. And then he gets a big trade plus his 5 next turn while I'm on 5 cards. And say blue knocks this out, I'm in some trouble. This might prevent my 2 from getting into my 17. If he's doing a weird split. Okay, he is. Interesting. No, he's not. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my stack. And get out of white's way. I need a dude or an artillery real bad. Dude or artillery real bad. Play on hard mode. I really, really play on hard mode, man. Please, red, don't hit my 2. If I lose both of these 2s and take a 5th card, I'm dead. I put an extra troop up here just so this stack is less likely green hits it taking a card or something, right? Because if I lose this position, then I'm even more vulnerable. If white and green have some weird stacks here and I have a 2 behind or a 1 behind, maybe orange doesn't think about something if I lose these other positions. Green's going to do South America good guard. And then chills here. Yep. A thumbs up. That's well played. Oh. That's a good guard on my 2 and my 1 from orange, though. The problem is white's probably going to condense and stack himself into cyan. Blue also big trade. I'm so vulnerable right now. I'm going to lose South Africa immediately. Dude, no trade on 4 and a bad spawn. Right? Like, no trade on 4 would have been okay for white. Like, white's fine, right? If white has no trade on 4, he's fine. If green had no trade on 4, he would have been fine. Oh. Oh. Terrible dice, too. Lost 23 on that. Okay. Michael goes down to Arion. So I'll start wow. I actually didn't see that coming, honestly. I knew orange was weak, but I was predicting my death, right? I was very vulnerable and worried. If white stacks these 2 stacks together, I'm a little concerned. Is he gonna hit a bunch of blue here? I mean, I don't have enough to finish blue. Oh, wow. He's gonna hit... No, he's not. Okay. Oh, man. Can green kill me? I don't think so. Dude or artillery? Not a cavalry after all that, surely. Oh, yay, a wild card when I'm going to have to use it anyways. At least I get the big trade if I live. Oh, dude trade for red. Please don't hit my stack. At least white didn't put his stacks together. Blue stack can't come up. Oh, well, yes, I'm going to live. I'm going to live and get Europe. Oh, okay, okay. We're going to get some points, I think. I shouldn't get 5th for 4 points only. I should be able to do better than that. Right? Green's only got 2 cards. He's not in a position to kill this stack and this 2 and this 2 and come around and reach around. That's why I also moved here instead of sitting in Ukraine. So he didn't try a god roll into a reach around Sally, right? It would have been a terrible play. Terrible. But I didn't want to give him the chance. Woo! Man. Oh, man. I really didn't see that coming. Look, honest to God, even, Michael is showing a lot of respect right now. Just said, hey, GG, nice move, Arion. I'll be back stronger. That's a legend right there. You know what I mean? You play a game, it just, something doesn't go your way and you're just out. You just kind of have to take it, you know? Props to him. And I should not die to white. Yeah, 6. He can make this a 21. He can't kill me. No, he can't really. Oh. I mean, like, maybe theoretically you can stretch for that attempt, but it's really not good. Woo! Okay, so he's starting to slowly leave North America. You better believe I'm going to take Europe now. Okay, I'm allied with everybody, right? The only person I wasn't allied with was orange. So we're going to start doing this. Okay. 2. Give red a thumbs up. And I will blitz this. Show good faith to red there, right? I had absolutely no reason to need to save a 2 there. And all that did was show good faith. And I got a dude card to back it up. Oh, things are looking up. Woohoo! Back-to-back big trades after. Very, very tense, vulnerable moment. And now I'm in the best spot on the board. Right? And that little thing that I just did showed complete good faith to red right there. Wow, he's very vulnerable. All right, so now what do we work on? I have a big trade and a 27 stack, 8 coming in. I can make a 45 here. What do I do with a 45 stack? It has access out everywhere. Is anybody going to hit anybody, or are we going to chill and freeze for a little while? If we freeze for a bit, it's not the end of the world. Because Blue's at some point going to lose his North American position. And then we'll see if White goes and stacks Middle East or something. Like this, he is kind of playing very friendly with his stack. And I don't blame him. He wants to threaten nobody and be friendly. So I respect his gameplay. He also got that kill for free into Africa. Not free. Like, he was very weak after that kill. Good on him for... Yeah, he didn't have a trade there. He just only had 1 card. Okay, he traded on 3 last turn. Wow. Good on him having that trade on 3 then, right? Blue? Traded on 3 last turn, or he would have been much weaker. And now White comes out. Red will get North America. Okay. Now we're going to do this. I'm going to move this down. Get out of the way. Do this. $45. There we go. Now I'm in a monstrous position, 62 troops, with the best bonus on the board. I mean, North America, you can argue North America is better. A lot of people enjoy it more because you can have your 3-point guard and sit in Kamchatka with access into Asia, right? But I actually really love having Europe because I have access to killing the African player. I have access to, and I still have access to Asia as well, right? With my big stack. As long as I can trust. The way I feel with Europe, you basically only really need to trust North America. Right? You have one really backdoor guy because this is a mutual. You have to build a wall with Africa or you guys are just dead. So this is a forced alliance. I really only have to trust one guy in the back. Wow. So Red's waiting for another trade before he actually extends and takes North America. That makes sense. Does it work? No. Good. Take a card here. I wonder if anybody would feed me White. If White... No, because White goes before me. I would need White to feed me something, right? Like, based on turn order, if I'm trying to work with somebody, I feed somebody's kill to Red, or I get White to feed me somebody's kill. Or maybe Blue feeds me Red's kill or Green's kill, but not White's, right? Nobody can feed me White. Kind of like my 3 here, though. Okay, I'll just leave the 3 there for now. Do this. I'm getting a lot of troops. I'm getting very strong. Got a 52 stack. I'm hoping these guys don't team on me with Alliance chat's on. A couple of these guys did message and say, hey, it's an honor to play with you, Kilted, but I'm intimidated. Please don't kick my ass, whatever, all that stuff. All that good stuff. And that always makes me wonder, are they going to suicide slam me out of fear? It's happened before. I've had a few free-for-all World Championship games in a row where people went into the lobby going, oh, I'm intimidated by you, and then they just full send me and we both die. I'm like, dude, I'm not like a magician, you know, like I'm just a normal person. I get the same amount of troops as everybody else. All you gotta do is focus on doing the right moves with your troops, and you don't have to really worry about me. Sort of, I do magic sometimes, but in general, as long as you're playing well, I can't really exploit you. But suiciding me just kills both of us, dog. Oh, man. Okay. So, green's on 60. White's on 62. I'm on 67. Blue and red are below. And I'm quite happy with the state of this. Blue's probably very happy as well. I mean, he's not in the greatest spot for troops or for bonus-wise, right? But he's got a bounty. Very good to have a bounty at this stage, right? You want... because... First 3 rounds. Everybody plays rounds 1, 2, and 3. And then probably well over 50% of the field is going to qualify to round 4. Probably, I don't know the percentage, but like a high percentage is going to qualify to round 4. And then after round 4, I feel like it's going to start cutting off. I'll be interested to see how that all lines up, but pretty much that. Everybody gets to play the first 3, though. So, like, if you want to make it to the playoffs, or what I would call the playoffs, which would be round 9, I would... Oh, man, a wild card again. Okay. Really bad, scary luck to start, but it's coming back to me, so I have no room to complain any further. Yeah, and that's a good play. Now, Red... Oh, yeah, my conversation about why I like Europe over North America sometimes is because North America, you have to trust the Europe guy, but also the South America guy. And not just the South America guy, but the people over here not to knock out the South America guy, to force him into you, if you're not... You know what I mean? So, for North America, you need to have 2 friendly allies. For Europe, you kind of only need to worry about North America. Obviously, you can say South America can come through Africa and hit you, or people can come through Middle East and hit you, so you have more enemies and more happening over here. You also have more access, I feel like. But, like, I'm not saying Europe is just arguably better than NA. Why I enjoy Europe, and I don't think NA is just a runaway best bonus, period, right? I really like, especially in a game like this, where we're playing for bounties, I really like Europe. Right? Because if somebody signals green to hit red, maybe he hits here and sits in Central America. Red can't even retaliate. Well, he'd be able to hit the 32, but like... I have a +2 in Ukraine. Do I actually... I have 80 troops. I could just kill blue. But then I hold the whole board. And all 3 of these guys have stacks point. I mean, red would go next. His stack wouldn't have access. White and green would have access to me. No... Red wouldn't have access, right? So I would trade. I would make this an 11, 10, 9. Man. I lose 50 on that, and I get 20 back. I'd be at 50. All of my advantage pretty much goes away. So I think I'm picturing the end of that. I'm calculating it, right? If I do that, I go to, like, I trade, I go to 92. I lose 50 at least hitting him, right? So let's say 50. On the good end, 50, because there's a couple ones I have to do stuff, right? So let's say I lose 50. I go down to 42. And then I trade from hitting him. Let's say I get good trade. I get 12 back. I'm on 54. And then I end my turn with 5 cards with 54. But I also own Africa. So somebody has to take Africa from me, and it would be green. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm down to 40. I lose 54. I'm down on 48 troops now. With the trade, but sitting on 5 cards. With 48. And probably this 55's thinking about killing me for the 5 cards at that point. I'm not saying he would, but if I have 48 troops in total, and red's 55 is here, it's risky, man. That, like, he'd have to, I don't know. No, well, red goes before green. I don't know. What I'm saying is I didn't like it. I could have definitely tried it, and I would have guaranteed myself at least 9 points, right? I would have got 1 bounty, and I would have got minimum 4, which is 6 points plus 3. But, blue's going to trade on 3 and kill me? No, I don't see that happening. Let's go back up and make this a 75. I'm gonna not even guard with 2s. I almost always guard with 2s, right? But I don't need to here. I'm trusting blue. Yeah, I do have to use the wild. That sucks. This could be a bit of a long one. We'll see if red and people start doing stuff. I do have to be concerned, like, if red at any point ever hits this 3, that's going to be a little bit of a concern that green and white might be working with him to, like, I hit the 3, and then blue breaks me, and then green tries something. Like, I don't, like, a 1, 2, 3 slammer, right? That can definitely happen. It's a 5-player game, so I can't try, like, the best shenanigans to pull off are with 4 players remaining. With 5 players remaining, it's hard to pull off the crazy shenanigans. That's an interesting move. I wonder if white would... No, white wouldn't feed me the green. White's not going to hit that, right? Let's look. Jake is an intermediate. Green is beginner. Blue is expert. White was intermediate. And orange was beginner. And red is master. Okay. I think if I chill long enough, I have a decent chance to do well. I am incredibly strong. 106 troops. I'm 20 troops above everybody else. Oh, there's nobody at the moment worth killing, though. And, like, if I kill someone, I go next. That's the problem, right? I am currently the leader. So I should be looking for more than getting one elimination and dying next. I should be looking at how do I win? Or how do I get 2 eliminations in second place? Right? Or 3 eliminations in second place. Or 2 eliminations or 3 eliminations in first place. How do I get the maximum points I can from this position? So just killing blue out of nowhere right now and then like hoping to survive, but probably not, it's not worth it. It would need people to feed me red. How could I even do that, though? He's basically just a single stack. The only real feedable people are white and blue. And they're the ones right before me, right? Like, you could feed blue by hitting this 4 out and then, like, taking the territories and then leaving just the 63 to hit for a bunch of cards. White would be the person you hit one of the stacks and then I can clean the other stacks. I guess you can also feed green if you hit one of the stacks, but blue can't afford to hit this. Nobody can afford to hit one of his stacks, right? That's a big quick turn move. He's going to put his stacks together. If he does, it might signal... No, it's not. He's... Interesting position to have his stacks like that. I'm just going to keep trading and be as strong as possible. I could kill blue and go down to 50 troops again. Realistically. Unless I get great roll, then I'd be on 60 troops. But I would just be dead next, right? I could feed him. If I fed blue to red, would red owe me? He would owe me. But would red even take it? I mean, green would take it. I also don't think it's in my benefit to be feeding bounties. Not right now. I'm in the best spot, right? I don't really need to, like... I feed somebody a bounty, and then my position gets worse. They get points, and then I'm no longer in as good of a position, and there's less available points for me to get later. I think that feels like a double negative to me, right? I honestly think my best play is to build. Red's doing great now. Red was the weakest, and now he's going to be second strongest, right? He's now the second strongest. 15 troops behind me only. I wonder if he reaches a spot where he's holding 12 territories and then he gets into a bit of a fight with white over it or something. I'm not going to fuss over 12 territories. And I like taking cards here with this stack. It leaves my 112 open to go through red, goes through... Like, my 112 is open to pretty much everything, right? I've got blue, green, white, and red. All 4 opponents right in front of my stack. So me just trading cards here leaves me open to everything. Best solution for me. And I'm going to keep trying to do that. It only cost me 1 troop a turn to add there and do that. My stack's quite a hefty size. I could kill anybody at any moment. So I could guarantee 9 points whenever I want right now. If they team on me and I get less than that, that is part of the game. And that would be very unfortunate. But it could definitely happen. Got alliances on. I should start using alliances. Although, I don't mind accruing a lead right now. Let me make sure the chat's not doing anything crazy. Okay, we're good. Okay. That's going to come wherever. It doesn't matter where he takes his card. I am curious with the white 2 stacks. He has no reason to need to do the 2 stacks. Usually, if you are the Australian position and you want to split off a big stack like this, it would be so this stack is in Middle East, blocking Africa, forcing Africa to fight with Europe or South America. Or you would put this stack on Kamchatka while red was the weakest player, trapping red in here and not letting him out, or not even letting him take the bonus. Something like that, right? That's usually why you would have a second stack if you were playing the Australian position. So I'm a little curious what his strategy is with it. Maybe he's trying to just guarantee nobody else puts another 60 stack in China and he doesn't get cards. I mean, if he had a 100 stack in Siam, I can tell you I'm not putting a 60 stack in China to block his cards. Not a chance. Like at this point, I actually think White could leave like a 3 on Indonesia and bring his Siam stack into Siberia and just have a giant White stack in here, right? Okay, now he's doing that, which is weird. Okay. I'll just do this. What does that do? Alright. What do I got? Double dudes in artillery, right? Okay. Yeah. Just card trading. Okay. Everybody's playing well right now. I have the position advantage. I should have the skill advantage. Time advantage, I don't know. I mean, I've got a couple hours. This game's not going to last a couple hours. Like, as soon as one more person gets killed, the 4-player endgame, I have pretty good ideas on how to end that very well. So, but few to 30 minutes from now, when we're in the 4-player endgame, and I'm not doing anything, and you guys are like, don't cut to that, okay? Let's pretend I never said it. Oh, man. No, 4-player endgame, like, I'm pretty good at ending classic fixed games in 4 players, so. I mean, with alliances, with people that want bounties, right? In tournaments. If you saw my Legends round 1 game, I think it was like a 12 or 14-minute game or something. It was ridiculous. I think the video was 17 minutes, but it included like an intro and and a post-game, couple seconds of talking. It was hilarious. Gotta get those deals in, man. Okay, that's a big trade. We're rolling in. We've got Ukraine +2, big trade again. We also got the Iceland +2, but I'll use the Ukraine or Yakutsk. Yakutsk. Yeah, I'm on 145 troops. I'm gonna trade immediately. I just want to be big and scary, so these guys think about each other and not me. They also have a kill guard on blue. Funny enough, right? White and red sitting here have a blue kill guard in Japan. And blue was the weakest player, or is the weakest player. It's very close. Because green's about to... Like, green and white get 1 troop less a turn than blue does. So, like, in 100 turns, he should have 100 troops more than them. All things being equal with trades and stuff, and troops lost, but... yeah, so 120. He's a couple cards up on green and 2 troops down. So, yeah. Or, well, he's 1 card up and 4 troops down. So, they're, like, even. White's about to get 5 and take another card. So yeah, these 3 are about even. Me and red have a lead. Red's barely above them. He's a trade above them, basically, and I'm a bit more. I would really love to see somebody hit something. These 2 stack... it's dabbing. Let's, I'm with you, bro. I'll hit you with the dab. I'm in here for some memes, you know? I am not opposed to playing a bit longer of a game and chilling when I have Europe. I am a big fan of current state of affairs on the board. All right, I will keep trading in my 2 favorite territories, Yakutsk and Irkutsk. My favorite 2 territories in the world, Irkutsk and Yakutsk. Good pronunciation. Double dude power. Let's go. Okay. So what is there to talk about on this board state, right? Green playing very smart, not super guarding his South America, and very firm in Asia. If he had only a 20 out here, I think somebody knocks it out, right? I think me or white are going to think about knocking green stack out of Asia if it's only a 20 stack. But because it's a 76, we're not. So, like, that's well played for green. He's playing his position in South America. Good. He is going to fall behind, though. Now, white's playing a little odd with his double stacks, but he hasn't played poorly. He got an Australian gift, and he's been chilling with it. Blue got a very opportunistic bounty, which I wasn't even paying attention or watching for, but he got that bounty into Africa. Very well played. So he's already got a bounty. That's another thing I might be able to work on. Is like, let's say white is the next to die, and then it's me and blue. Blue's already got 1 bounty. Blue might be willing to work with me to try to go first and second, because he's already locked in a bounty, so now he just wants a really good placement too, right? Like, if you can lock in 1 or 2 bounties and then play for the highest placement possible, which might also get you 1 extra bounty, that's where you get the most amount of points, right? Well, I guess you get the most amount of points where everybody suicide slams and you get all 5 kills. But, I mean, bar that, try to get 1 bounty early, maybe 2 bounties early, and then play for the... If you get 2 bounties, I think you should always play for the win. But if you get 1 bounty early, you can you have a bit of flexibility. You can play for a second bounty and a high position, or you can try to play for the win. Depends on 70% and like what game type you're playing though. Yeah, we're just gonna chill, keep doing this. Oh, I lost a troop. I lost a troop! My 2 favorite territories. Doing good, 159. 169 troops total. I got 40 troops over blue right now, right? Like that's... Not anymore. 40 troops over green. Right? 35 over white. 13 over red. Like I'm just... Alright, I like that he's buffing in here, though. It means this stack is slowly getting smaller. Oh, he lost 2, too. He's no slider, so he lost 2 troops rolling a 1. That's another thing, is I'm going to make gains over people that don't slider. Which as bad as that is, I'm going to perfect roll and rarely lose 1 troop rolling and getting a card. People like green that don't slider or people that roll big stacks, they're going to occasionally lose 2 or 3 or more troops. White slidering, I think. So white's not going to. But people with bigger stacks are more likely to lose troops taking cards. So just, it's over, I don't know. Oh my god. Of course, we just have to prove me wrong. The second I start making a point, the game's like, I'm going to make you look like an idiot. The point is, if, say you play 20 turns, and I slider 20 turns perfectly, and I lose 5 troops in 20, cool. If somebody has a 100 stack, and they don't slider for 20 rolls, they probably lose like 15 troops. Not even joking. I bet if you... it's like 3 times as much. So over 20 turns, that's 10 extra troops. I mean, it's only a slow bonus, but I mean, that adds up, right? It's possible to lose more. I've seen a 100 stack roll a 1 and lose 6 or 5. Like, I've seen plenty of that. I've seen minus... What's the most I've seen? I've seen minus 9s or 10s before. I don't remember how big the stack was where I saw a minus 9 or a 10. It's been a while, because almost everybody sliders now. So it's much less frequent. And the stacks only really get that big if I'm playing Europe Advanced Capitals. And most of the people I play Europe Advanced Capitals with are slidering. Alright, can I get an artillery dog? Right now. Dude, the cards have been on point. What's up, phone? What do you want? All right, 170 for the red player. Big daddy right here. Right? Like, he's 2 troops behind me. And I get a trade. With a +2 on Iceland, baby! That'll make this a 4, and I'll just popper dog him. I will not popper dog him. Just want to point that out. I will not. I'll actually bring this back to my stack. Make it even friendlier. Go 40-40. Just kidding. Don't do it. This is interesting, though. Blue stack can't really go this way unless it goes through the 80. It's getting a little choky in Asia here. Nobody's going to let me hold Asia, apparently. Yeah. So, I guess I haven't really spoken to my goals for this tournament, for me personally. I made it to round 8 last time. I didn't make the next level of cutoffs where the tournament transitions into winner only. And I think that's kind of about where I would like to get to in the tournament. I would like to play the first 8 rounds and then probably be eliminated around there. Obviously winning the tournament would be great, but I'm also the person that designed like how the tournament runs, how many weeks it is, how the cutoffs work, all of the settings for the tournament, the entire structure and basically the entire rules for the tournament I've designed. So like if I was the one to actually win the tournament, I don't know, I feel like Pete shouldn't win the tournament. It's his name on the tournament, right? The Kill Pete Open. But like I also feel like it's my baby. I created pretty much everything in it as best as I possibly could. So like it would be, I would probably feel similar winning it for the same reasons. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that I'm not going to try my best to win it. I'm going to try to win it. If I can win the tournament, I will go for it. But I think ideally, I make it the first 8 rounds. Maybe I make it to round 9 and play some of the winner-only games, which will be the top 96 players. Move on to round 9 from round 8. So down from 1,800 players down to 96 after 8 rounds. And then 96 is going to round 10 would be 48, right? They chop in half every week. And then 24, 12, and then final 6, right? I'm going to do my best again to cast the semifinals and the finals. Last KPO, the semifinals, I had a user from both semifinals groups. When they played, they casted it to me on Discord, and I actually streamed live and commentated on it. And I also... hold on. Artillery again. And I also posted both of those to YouTube. So I want to show as much as I can about the tournament. And then the finals themselves, I casted with Pete, right? Pete and I went live. I think I went on YouTube and he went on Twitch. Or I went on Twitch and he went on YouTube. Whatever way we did it. It was, I said, whatever one you want to cast on, that you do it and I'll do the other one. But we casted the finals. It was an epic finals. So I'm hoping again for this Kill Pete Open to be able to cast the semifinals, either with Pete or with someone else or by myself, depending on what's going on in the during that time, right? We don't know when those groups will be played, so if Pete's available, I'm sure he'd like to, and if he's not, then do it with somebody else. And the finals as well, probably Pete would be... What is going on here? Am I going to get card blocked? Is the hope that I'm going to get hit in this 3? Is green trying to card block me or just get away from something? This is getting interesting. If he hits my 3 stack, I will dab on that. We're all dabbing. If he 6 on 3s me, no, okay. Everybody building a wall here is interesting. I'm gonna send him a heart and be like, I'm not gonna send him anything else, but please move away. No, you don't have to be shocked. I'm not doing anything. A wild card. Big trade after big trade, baby boy. 205 stack is scary. The only person that could even think about taking this and winning a roll on it would be red. But if there's a wall, I mean, I'm protected from red right now. Wonder if anybody's ever going to hit the blue 6 out of Japan. I mean, at some point it gets hit this game, unless blue wins, right? So, I mean, wondering if somebody ever will do it. There, give him a thumbs up. Thanks. A thumbs up and a thanks. I'm not going to hit anybody with that, but I want access. Now, if white might come down here, and then they tried to card block blue, maybe white comes here, and then red hits the Japan. That could happen. This is very weird. White's doing some weird choky strategy. Let's go with, doesn't matter. 222 troops is quite a hefty amount of troops. I like to just stay up in this little corner pocket, right? This is as far out of the way as I can be. These are the... If you're ever wondering, when you have a giant stack in, like, Ukraine or Middle East or somewhere, and you want to take cards in a position that never blocks you, these are the perfect 2 territories to take cards on, right? If you take Mongolia or Siberia, like, these 2 will cut the top off, and you won't have access to North America or out of North America, right? No matter where your stack is, though, Yakutsk and Irkutsk. I know that's not how they're pronounced, obviously, but just taking cards here over and over, and only staying in these 2 positions, my stack has access to everything. I'm so strong now. I've got 70 troops on this guy almost, right? Like, I'm about to get 8. I'll be 70 troops over this guy. It just shows you getting that Europe, man. That's why I'm not settling for 1 bounty in 4th place. I am way ahead of some of these people. At some point, one of these people, not counting blue, he's already got a bounty, but like if white or green or red is going to get 4th place, or sorry, 5th place, They only get 4 points. Somebody is only going to get 4 points this game. Who it is, I have no idea. The only way that somebody gets more than, or where we have somebody doesn't get 4 points is if blue dies next, where he would get 7 points. Right? If you get 5th place plus 1 bounty, it's 7 points. Did I say he got 9 guaranteed? Because it's only 7 guaranteed right now. If I said that earlier, it was me misspeaking. Double dudes, double cavalry again. Yippee! Okay, green. And this is the other thing. Green having 2 stacks, he's not in a position to make any kills. White having 2 stacks, not in a position to make any kills. The only people in positions to make kills are red and me and blue. But blue doesn't have the troops really to make a kill. I mean, I guess, okay. Blue with a trade here could kill white. Blue could kill white. So technically blue can also make kills. Will he kill white here? Hold your breath. Oh my god, he's going for it. Let's be real. We knew he wasn't going for it. And I also choked on my own spit there, breathing in. What the hell? I don't know if that's what I choked on. Choked on something. Oh, okay. Where are we? We're 46 minutes into the recording, so about 45 minutes into the game, I guess. Some sort of stuff like that. Look at 246. Like, that's a doggy time right there, right? And I'm going to get an artillery because I have had the card luck of my life today. No. Okay. Finally. We get shafted on the cards, but that's fine. Look at the size of me. I actually don't know if Red's slidering or not. What did he lose? 1. I'll pay a little bit more attention. Has Red been slidering? 0. 0. I think he's been adding down here and taking 3. No, maybe not. I don't know. I wonder if white ever goes here and sits here for a turn accidentally. But then blue's got a card coming off Japan. But that might be enough to just get a little bit of doubt in their minds. I mean, okay. I have 250 troops, man. I'll trade here with blue then. I will no longer trade here. I will trade with blue. That's the first mildly aggressive move anybody's ever made, was just hitting my 2. That makes me wonder if somebody's communicating with white. Because here's the thing. If anybody teams on me and my stack is still here, I can kill somebody for a bounty. Any player at any point and take 9 points. White, thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, I'll just send him a heart. He's gonna block his stack off, which is fine. Now red stack's gonna end up getting blocked off because of white, which is also not bad because that's the only stack that could kill me technically. I will trade here with blue. He was thinking there, so I sent him that attack white thumbs up, thumbs down, in case he was thinking about hitting me. Like, white hitting my 2, if somebody else hits me after that, and then somebody else hits, like, all of a sudden, if one person does one little aggressive move, everybody might want to jump on the bandwagon. And I am the biggest person in troops, so we have a variety of skills here from beginner. We have, like, I think we have, like, basically everything. Beginner, novice, not novice, beginner, intermediate, expert, and master from my opponents, right? Like, green is a beginner. Blue's an expert. I think white was intermediate. Yeah. And then red was master. Yeah, one of each, from beginner all the way to master. Right. Is he? Oh, but he's not bringing all of it. Okay. man. It's not like some other... I've seen some games that are frozen, but like it had a couple people with no bonuses, and they were card skipping. So they were so far behind. But that's not this game. This game, we're all close enough that if anybody makes a kill, they die next. And now I'm only 5 troops ahead of red. With a dude trade on the way. Oh, man. Yeah, red gonna trap his stack, which is fine. White will open it. What do you hit white? Thumbs up, thumbs down? But he wouldn't hit the 50 because it completely compromises his game. This is the tough part, right? Nobody can really hit anybody without completely compromising their game. Because it's the 5-player game and not the 4-player game. Trying to watch. Yeah, we're doing the 4-on-1s. Artillery? There we go. Okay. That's the other thing. If white tries to start something against me, I go immediately after them. So, like, the worst thing for white would be trying to team on me. The best thing for white would be to try to team on, like, blue or green. Somebody right, like, before them, right? Oh! Is he actually going to hit it? He's already threatened it, so he might as well do it. Interesting. So the Japan 6 does go down. Blue's not happy. It's an interesting start of the events, right? Red would be the one to hit that, too, because blue can't really get... I mean, blue could get to him through me, I guess. Does green go into red after that, right? Like, that's an attack. Does green start, too? No. It was interesting this... Oh! Oh, I thought he was splitting there. If he split there to try to, like... Green's not the person to split and try to card block blue. Because blue would just take a card in Brazil. Blue's not going to respond to red, my prediction. I don't think he does anything. He could go through Europe and break, but then he breaks me too. And he's right now in a good spot, has a bounty, and seems to be a decent player. He is an expert. Also, it's an expert at a flat 11,000. So who knows how high he was if he played ranked before. Maybe he was a Grandmaster and didn't play for a couple seasons, and it deranked him to Master and then Expert, right? It's entirely possible. Do you want to make sure blue stack is always open to red now after that, just in case? Gonna try to take advantage of any little grudge people may have. I have no grudge with white over hitting my 2. It's fine. I have a little grudge. A little grudge. Even me, I am like I'm not going to say the least emotional player. That sounds like a Donald Trump statement. I am the least racist. I'm the least whatever. But like, I very much put emotions aside in a tournament game. And even I feel a little bit like, you know what, white? I'm not happy with you hitting that 2 stack. I liked taking cards there. I liked it. And now look at... Now red's on 13 territories. Right? When I said red was not getting up to his 12 territories, now he's on 13. Now he's getting 1 troop a turn more than me. Which is fine. It doesn't matter. I'm 8 troops up on him. Literally means nothing to me. If I'm 8 troops up on him or he's 5 troops up on me, that's 13 troops difference. It means nothing to me at this point. What matters is these 3 guys are all considerably weaker than us, and them getting... Does he hit more than 1 territory? Leaves the 3 splits, and then he goes back there. What? Interesting. Artillery time? Artillery time, baby! No, of course. Of course. Whatever. Double dudes, double cavalry again. All right. The law of averages is coming back to get us, right? We had very fortunate cards earlier. It's a good thing to maintain my advantage, though, if I could just keep guaranteeing big trades while holding this. See, red's getting 9 now because he has 12 territories. So a lot of people do get into a fight trying to hold 12 territories over here. Like, sometimes the Australia player really wants 12 territories to get that 1 extra troop because his bonus is very low, right? Because I'm assuming all of you know, but Australia is only worth 2. So if you hold 12 extra territories, it's like having a +3 bonus. It's like kind of having Africa. but sometimes the Australian player wants the 12 territories, but also the North American player by default has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's relatively easy for the North America player to try to get to 12 territories as well. So I've quite often seen the Australian player and the North American player just get into full-blown wars just trying to hold 12 territories. Now, for me, that's not a war I'm interested in involving myself in. Okay, now we're going to do that. He's not opening Afghanistan. He's going to take a card here instead. White's going to open Afghanistan. Okay. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I like this, because now red has to go through a white 15 if he wanted to roll my stack. I feel a little safer. Kilted, you should definitely feel safe. You have the most troops. Keep in mind, I am fully expecting to get full raw dog suicided in this tournament. I really hope I don't, but I am expecting it to happen. The first KPO won. I had the last game of the tournament. I was in the most amount of positions. Britannia advanced in round 8. I was the absolute hardest person to possibly kill in the game. And someone full-inted suicided to try to kill me and completely fed the game, and it gave me absolutely no chance. Because I just died, right? It gave me no chance to make the final 8. Or the final 9. The round 9. The top 48. Right? I had a real chance. If I just played well that game, I had a real chance. I was in a decent position in the turn order. I was well positioned all over the board. And I had a lobby I felt I could beat. All I needed to do was have like one opening, right? You get one opening in a World on Prague game. Somebody makes a mistake, or somebody doesn't see their win, or a couple people miss a couple things, which a lot of people do. All I needed was that one open, and I'm like, boom! And then this guy just trades, and he's like, Ramdingle! And I tasted it. But that's the thing. We have a varied amount of skill levels in the tournament. People are practicing, trying their best. He tried, like, he didn't do it to hurt me. He thought that was his best move. So, like, you can't even be mad at the guy for that. Like, as bad of a move as it was, he didn't do it to hurt me. He did it to try to win. And I feel like a lot of people that are practicing for the tournament games, and there's a couple people in there getting a little bit heated, like, that was such a stupid move, you're an idiot. It's like, dude, he's trying something in a practice game. Let the dude cook, man. Oh, White's doing weird shit here that now that red has to hit a 3 stack to get a card. But he's getting close to 15 territories. This is where the stuff might happen. Maybe White's not happy. Like, is red going to start thinking about hitting the 14? Like, that can kick off any... Keep in mind, turn order-wise, if White ever ramdingles, I go next. Imagine White ran this stack into red, I would get a double kill. I might even be able to just get a triple kill and take second in that position. Like, because green's that weak. I would, like, yeah, I would probably... If White ran this into red... If White ran this stack into red and killed, like, 230, I think I just triple kill. It would be, like... White, red, green. No, I wouldn't be able to get to green's one. I would have to hit the 132 as I do it. But yeah, I think I would triple kill. I could pick the order in who I killed first. It would be green last, but I could pick between white and red for who I kill first. Now White's hitting a 9 stack because red left a 9 here. This is starting to kick off a little bit. Stuff is happening. I don't have a trade, need an artillery. I'm going to move fast. And now he's bringing more troops out. And he's going to try to card block red. This is great. This is something starting that I'm a big fan of. And I'm just going to make my turn fast. I'm hoping red doesn't break me. Red may break me. I don't want to put 20 here and seem threatening to red. No, just skip for one turn. Bro, just... dudes and cavalry again. So if he breaks me and sits a stack in here, I actually can't retake. Just fortify it to white. Like, maybe I should have put a 20 there. Yeah. Give him a heart. Yeah, red wants to send me good faith. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, so he told me, and if I thumbs up him, he would have took a card, but he didn't. So I like that. Big respect. Situation's going to get pretty crazy. And the thing is, if I move 20 troops here, this stack is smaller. I want my stack as big as possible. Losing this bonus for one turn, not the end of the world. What does white do? I get to see what white does first. Setting up a card block on red's interesting. Red gets 9 troops a turn. He doesn't need cards, but he's big boy slapper style with troops. Is he really going to let a guy with 80% of his troops bully him? No. Right? And if he starts pushing white into the dumpster, I think white backs down. White can't afford to start losing 30 stacks to red. Yeah. He backs down immediately. This is also decent because white stack has no access to me. We are going to do trade. Let's go send dudes, baby! Yeah, red takes a card and chills. Yeah, we're good. Nice. And this is even better for me now that red stack is split. And also now I know red's not going to break me when something bad goes on over here. He may in the future, but like that's... He responds to alliances, which is important. Green's still not sliding down to 239. Like, I'm 100 troops basically over green. Like, as soon as I trade here with my dudes and get my bonus turn in, I'm going to be more than 100 troops over green. Like, can I double kill? No. Imagine I could double kill. Double killing is... At this position, a double kill would guarantee me third with 2 bounties. Like, that's something to consider in this situation. A double kill out of nowhere is 14 points, right? 2 bounties and then 8 points... So 6 points from the bounties and 8 points for third place. So like a lot of people might not be looking at that in this position. But literally, a double kill is a straight up 14-point game. There's no shame in thinking about it, right? I'm not saying I should settle for that because a win is a guaranteed 15 points, right? 12 points for placement. But if you win Classic Fixed, you do kill the last guy at minimum. So it's a guaranteed 15 points if you win in Classic Fixed, right? Do I think I'm in a position to guarantee myself a win? Definitely not. So if I see an opening to maybe get a double kill and take third, that's 14 points locked in. That's not bad. I do want more though. I'm going to try to get the most I can. Blue did very well. Like blue might only be looking for one more kill and be fine with it, right? I mean, maybe not. If he could kill white and then if he was looking for that, he could actually kill white at any time. And if he did, though, if blue ever gets the pressure put onto him where he kills white, like that, maybe that's a game plan, we think, right? Like, if somebody starts putting the pressure on blue, and he feels like he's next to die, he would probably kill white and take fourth, right? And that would give him 2 bounties in fourth, locks in 12 points. And then I would go next, because white's dead, and I would kill blue for free. And then I'd be in a 3-player endgame. And then I could do some negotiation tactics, right? Let's get an artillery card, please. Looks like red and white have chilled for time being. Did get my artillery. 17 troops up on red. But he's going to trade. There we go. Monster down. I'm going to have to pee. Red stack trapped also. White's now no longer opening red stack. That's the other thing, is if the board kicks off and goes crazy, I kind of want blue and white to do it, not red. I don't think green's going to do anything crazy. I think green's comfortable in their position. They're playing a very solid South America game. Okay, now I see what red's doing. He's trying to find a way to get white to open his capital. I don't think it's going to work. I think white's going to take cards in China. But I think he's trying to get his stack open again. I think at this point, like, if you're red, you can almost think about just stacking Mongolia. If anybody breaks you, they're risking suicide. But people may break you and take your North America and then put their whole stack in North America and be like, do you want to end both of our games? And some people are going to be like, yes. And then some people are going to be like, actually, no, I don't want to die next. So they will still chill, or they'll accept it, or... Right? So you don't really want to leave the opening for somebody to yoink your bonus. Okay, so white's actually trading here now. Interesting. I'm going to keep my trades going. I want to trade... If I have a big trade, I will use it immediately every time. Because I am playing in a tournament game, and I at no point want to hold a lot of cards. Alliances are on. Somebody runs 142 troops into me, and then blue finishes me, my game's over. I want to be as big as possible and as not worth killing as possible. 100%, that's my goal. White's got weird stacks here. Like, the thing is, white is falling behind, and green is falling behind. And so is blue, right? Like, red and I are now 100 troops over white and green, and 80 troops over blue. And that's all from just holding our bonuses, playing for 39 rounds. Right? We're only an hour in, and we've accrued 80 troops more over all of them. None of these three can kill either of us, and we could kill anybody. Red could kill me too. If he puts this stack with this stack, he could kill me, right? Attacker's advantage, 340 on a 360, he probably kills me. Especially when his turn comes, right? Like, he gets his cards, he trades in, he probably kills me. Yep, he's going to take cards here, but he's not going to open that 302. Goes back to capital. Oakley dokley. Let's keep going with those artillery. I was liking the feel of them. Yeah. Alright. Send dudes. I'm with you. It's a Western Europe send dude, so we're cool with it. We got a little bit of a +2 for it. Give me a little 3-3 border guard soon. Once I trade that, let's go. That's the other thing I don't like is I don't have all of my troops on Ukraine because I wasn't... Every time I did an attack here, I would bring any traded troops to my big stack. Now I tack out, and I have to bring them back from Afghanistan because that's where blue's taking cards, right? Green could take cards China, but blue's taking cards here. So no matter what, I'm not leaving a 3 on Afghanistan. No point to lose troops unnecessarily. Might as well just have an extra 3 sitting in my bonus. Yeah, like, if this was just a 50 stack, red's saying hit green. He doesn't... But you don't have access to anything. The problem is, like, I understand... But, like, you don't have access to anything. Like, he would need to bring his stack out. He wants me to feed him green, too. I mean, I'm gonna thumbs down, and then heart. And a heart. I want to make sure that he knows I'm still friends with him, but I don't like that plan. I'm just saying. Especially when I'm rocking out with the dude cards, boy. Afghanistan +2, but I'm never going to get to use that. Like, red asked me to hit green in a position where he has 39 troops available to do stuff. What am I actually supposed to do to green here? Just hit his 150? Say I lose 120, I get a good roll. I'm on 250 for my stack now. That's it. I'm on 250 for my stack. I passed a red. He can't kill green. It goes to green's turn. He comes through North America, through Europe, and suicide slams me. Blue kills me and green. That's what happens if I listen to red there. I just want you to know, I don't like that plan. I'm not a fan of it. I disagree strongly with that idea. I don't know what he was looking for, right? Like, if green had, I don't know, a bunch of 50 stacks and red stack was available and he, like, I don't know, he got white to hit a 50 stack, then maybe I'd hit a 50 stack and he could clean it. You know, something like that. That's a quid pro quo. But, like, dude, you don't have anything available to hit green. It's got 16 territories. White's not even... Red's getting 10 a turn now? Jeez. So he is passing me, right? I'm 1 card up on him, but 1 troop behind. But a dude trade in hand. Ooh. I mean, if he wants me to hit green, he needs to fortify to Central America, right? Like, that's the only way that would make sense. Bring 150 to Central America? Man. I'm not fussing with perfect slider. If you're attacking with 7 troops or 5 troops or 12 troops, that's pretty much good enough to use for the slider for. You don't have to do the perfect slider when you have a giant stack. So you don't have to spend like a whole minute just getting that the 3 attacking or 4, whatever you want to call it. Oh, he might fortify back. Maybe he's hearing me through the nethers? Oh. Now what happens? Attack red? Thumbs up or thumbs down. I mean, okay. Now red's asking me to feed him the green bounty. The problem is if I work with red, red's the one I'm feeding everything to, and he's feeding me nothing. Green's now unsure what to do. He says thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. He probably feels very threatened right now. Well, he definitely feels very threatened, right? He doesn't want to be the next to die. He wants to get a bounty before he goes, right? But now all of a sudden he's looking like, oh, I'm going to be 5th with no bounties? Oh, dude, card blocked me. Dude, come on! Now red's going to ask me for that so bad. Please, please, please let me hit your territory. Please. Just stay here for one turn. Does he understand? Oh. Oh, yes. Are you doing more? Is he hitting some of red? No way he's hitting the 198. No, he's not. Sit here. Go to Egypt. Oh my god, that's love. Wait, he's letting everything be opened. He opened red to go for the green kill. I did get my my thing. $398 stack. Okay. Red has the opening to kill green if he wants it. I don't think he's going to, because he could have killed white whenever. $398 stack is massive, dog. How threatened does green feel, though? Like, does he run to South America and full stack here and start card skipping? He would fall further behind. He's trading to go down to 0 cards. Okay. I mean, it's fixed, so his cards don't really matter, but it is something psychological about killing somebody and taking their cards for a trade-in. Even in fixed, where you have hundreds of troops and it doesn't matter, there is a psychological feeling about, I get their cards and I get to trade more troops, right? Even if it's nothing. Even if it's a pebble and you die. There's still something small about it. Maybe it goes through... Nope, he's going to still take a card here and chill. If he sits there, that would be great. If he sits there, that's great, because red's now got no troops pointed at me. This is so tough, man. People are trying to make stuff happen, like respect. I have 407 troops. If you think I want to make a crazy move, you're definitely confused. Just saying. White's going to trade. Does white hit the green? No, he's not. He could go for the green kill, maybe, with good enough dice. No, he doesn't. Okay. Like, if he gets a only lose... Yeah, he could definitely kill green. 307 to 29. He just hits that. Even if he loses the same, he comes in and hits... Yeah, he could have killed green immediately there. He didn't. Red stack has no access to me. Both of red stack have no access to me. So if he's mad at me for not hitting green... I mean, he shouldn't be. I've been thumbs downing him. I thumbs downed him when he asked, right? I'm like, no, thumbs down, and a heart. So, like, I don't want to hit green. I don't think that's beneficial to my game, right? Feeding you a point. Feeding you a bounty is not beneficial to my game when I'm in first place. I'm not trying to feed you a bounty just to survive an extra placement. Feed me, baby. I'd like if white killed green there, though, because I would kill white for free. And then what? Would I kill another person and take second and 2, guaranteeing 16 points? I might. I might at that point, right? Because then I could sit on my 1 bounty with 3 players remaining and maybe try to feed a bounty to one guy, and then I get first and 2 instead of second and 2. But if that guy turns on me, then I only get third and 1. So it's the difference between like a guaranteed 16 points, a maybe 11 points versus a maybe 11, maybe 18, or a 16 guaranteed locked in. I think a 16 locked in I would take, right? If you get 16 points every round, you will make the round 9, right? That's when points stop. Yeah, and sitting here is great. He's going to back that off to Peru, probably. Yeah. He wants to give red access and ability to do things other than kill him. I actually don't have access to blue now with my stack, which is unfortunate. Now that I had to take the Middle East card. Okay, goes back to Japan. White takes a China card. Or kills green. I would love if he killed green. Oh! Alright, Jake kills midnight or no? No, he's feeding it. Oh, shit. I don't have access to that, man. Fuck, if I had access, I would double kill? No. Do I kill white or do I let blue take white? Red's gonna take green. He's saying attack my territory if you need to. I'm thinking about white's bounty, right? How much do I lose? I would lose to blue in that scenario. We're trading. We're 20. Red can have it. Red can have the bounty. Blue heart. Attack white. Attack red. Thumbs up? Is that a thumbs up or thumbs up? White and then red. Good game. So white pretty much threw his game there. Gregos is killing General Midnight. How was his dice roll? That looked like a bad one. 105 on 115. It was okay. Okay, I still have no bounties. I can still get 2 bounties and win here. It's a 4-player game, right? This is where I want. Would blue kill white and ram red for me? Or is he killing white? Attack red. Please hit red too. And red. Yes. Please kill red too. I want him to split here. Please split. I need him to split so he goes into red too. Yes. Okay, Arion kills Jake. I need him to kill red fully. Yep, well played. Because if he doesn't commit the big stack, then I can't do it. If he doesn't do it, I have to let red kill him. 200? I can't kill both. Come on, blitz it. Good game. Well played. Yes. Yes. 2 kills in first. Fuck yeah. Woo-hoo! Good game. Let's go, everybody. Starting off with 18 points, baby. And you were wondering why I wasn't jumping the gun? This is why. Well played. That dude knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. Respect. All right. Gregos goes down to the boy Kilted. And then we take blue out. Arion. Well played, dude. So that's what I'm talking about, the 4-player endgame. All of a sudden, white's bounty's available. Green goes down to red. Red's weak. White's bounty's available. I could have taken it, but I got blue to take it and then feed me red so I get the 2 kills in the win, right? That was the whole purpose of that. I could have took the white bounty and then they could have done that to me. Very, very subtle little differences I made there at the end there, which made the difference between an 18-point game. He had a triple cavalry trade too. Triple cavalry and then double cavalry wild. But it made the difference between an 18-point game and potentially an 11-point game or something like that, right? So very subtle, but great. Whoo! Yeah, okay, okay. Kilted kills Gregos. Kilted kills Arion. Great game. Great game. Dude, that was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope if you guys were in the game with me and you come back to watch this after, I hope you had a blast playing in round 1. Everybody plays minimum 3 games, so best of luck in the next rounds to my opponents and to anybody else that is competing. You'll get to watch my second round game next week. Hopefully we can carry it on, man. Hopefully we carry it on. We're coming in hot on the Classic Fix. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will catch you in the next video.